And we're back! I love it. I'm excited. I love doing these little videos. Hopefully you will enjoy them. Back off the holiday. I did film a whole video on how to fix a washing machine because when we got back, the missus told me that the washing machine's been leaking for weeks. Obviously, not my area, so I don't know if I don't know. But I did a whole video on fixing it. So if anyone's interested in watching me fix a washing machine, let me know, because I thought it was a bit boring. I don't know, maybe you're not interested in me fixing washing machines, but fuck all that. Tonight we're gonna go and train jiu-jitsu. Oh, you train jiu-jitsu? Yeah, I fucking train jiu-jitsu. Oh, you train jiu-jitsu? Yeah, I fucking train jiu-jitsu. Anyway, I've been training for jiu-jitsu now for about 4 years, and I love it. And it's something that I have to do weekly, you know, in the... Oh shit, the camera slid. In the winter months, I'm training like 4 or 5 times a week. Summer months, a little bit less, like 3 times a week. Because I've got like a lot of work stuff going on. Which, by the way, huge series coming. Flipping camera. Whole thing from the day I quit to when I become a millionaire. And I've got 1 million subscribers on YouTube, so y'all stick around for that. Anyway, yeah, we're going jits tonight. It's the advanced BJJ class, so blue belt and above. It's kind of one of them classes where you've just got to get straight into it. You should already know simple positions to then gain into better positions, so on and so forth. And then we do like positional sparring rounds, and then we just hammer it and we spar out. And there's really tough guys. This particular gym is a very, very good one. Very high level guys, compete all over the world. One of the main MMA guys, he trains, he's real good friends with Ian Gary. So, and he's in part of his training camp. So it's really good. We get the best knowledge filtered down from the best boys, and then yeah, we get to sponge it all off them. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to film too much of the actual class because I've never turned up with a camera before, and they're all going to be a bit like a few little clips. But if not, after the session, I want to talk to you about what it's like to train jiu-jitsu at the age of 30 and over. What it does to your body, what it does to your mind, how it affects you. And you know what? Couple little pointers. How it makes you a better husband, a better father, a better person, makes me better at my job. Jiu-jitsu genuinely changed my life. So it's all for the better. And I want to bring you guys along the journey. By the way, my hat always looks like it's on the piss, but it's not. I think it's just the camera, or I've just got a flipping wonky head. If you ever train jiu-jitsu, get some chewing gum, man. Be a good guy. Wash your gi, cut your fingernails, and get some damn chewing gum on the mat. You don't want that stinky mouth, especially when other people do it, and it just stinks and it's horrible. And you're so up close and personal with people. So, yeah, that's a couple of little tips there. Wash your gi, cut your fingernails, brush your teeth, and then have some chewing gum. And make sure you have a damn shower before you train too. So many people, I get it, it's hard if you're on the job site and you come straight from work to jiu-jitsu, but most gyms have a shower. The gym that I'm going to now, I've still got to fit the shower because it's a brand new gym. It's only been opened a little while, and the owner wants me to fit a shower there, so we're just waiting for materials and whatnot. But come on guys, video number 4. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I love it. Right. Just gonna go in the shop and get some chuds. Peace. They are goated. Definitely the best. Chud gun secured. People look at me in the garage. They think I'm a fucking nutcase. Walking around with this little camera on, but whatever. When I'm a famous YouTuber or whatever I am, they'll be going, I remember that guy. That was that crazy guy with a big ginger beard talking to himself in the garage. Right, let's drive. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this session out of the way. And by the way, guys, I've competed and trained in a lot of places, or especially trained in a lot of places. My first foreign place I trained in was Spain, I believe, in Mallorca, BJJ. That was really cool. That was a cool experience because they grappling and jiu-jitsu and martial arts in general, whether it's MMA, jiu-jitsu, boxing, Thai boxing, it's all the same around the world. Just roll with people, you're training, you're laughing, even though you can't speak the same language as them. Jiu-jitsu is its own little language in its own little way, because it doesn't differ. Moves are moves, chokes are chokes, arm break's an arm break, right? No matter what country, religion or background you are, it's for everybody. That's when people always say, I need to get fit before I can go, and it's like, no you don't. You need to go and then you'll get fit. When I finish the session, guys, on the drive back, I'm going to go through what it's like training as a father, a fiance, and being over the age of 30. So we're going to go through all the aches, pains, arm breaks. Just joking, you don't actually get your arm broken in training anyway. In competition, snap, or it will snap, because comp's different to training. But do you know what, if I can make one person go and try jiu-jitsu, I'll be a happy man. Our friend who said, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, I don't know if I want to really do it, but he came, and within like 6 months, he's a lot to deal with. He's actually a really tough round, because he's just naturally gifted, and he fell in love with it. Like most people do, they start off 1 or 2 a week, and then they go, you know what, I'm training every day. I'm training 5 times a week, 4 times a week, weekends, open mats. Open mats is where you can just go and train and do what you want with your mates and your training partners, like on a Friday night or something, or a Saturday morning. Just turn up, bump fists, roll, chill, have a coffee. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And we're back. Fuck. That was a tough session. 5-minute rounds at the end to finish, with some tough guys in there. That was really good. We've done some berimbolo stuff, and good news is I can definitely bring the camera in and film, because somebody was already doing it. I went in there and one of the girls, she had a GoPro up on the side filming all the rolls, and filming stuff for her YouTube channel. So, and you can get some footage, behind the scenes jiu-jitsu footage, which will be really cool. So yeah, I wanted to just go through some stuff about what it's like to be a father, a full-time worker, tradesman, a fiance, you know, generally just a normal guy, just a completely normal guy, but I train jiu-jitsu on top of it all. And if you're over 30, like me, I'm 35 this year, then you need to listen up. First things first, you cannot have an ego. You can't walk in and thinking you're big, you're strong, you played rugby, you've been in loads of scraps in the streets or whatever, and think that you're going to walk into a jiu-jitsu gym and beat everyone. Because trust me, you're going to get humbled very, very, very quickly. And it is a humbling experience. You do get tied up, you do get choked out, you do get put into weird and wonderful positions by people that are a lot smaller than you and a lot more athletic than you. Now that's the first thing, no ego. Second thing is enjoy it. Don't spaz out, don't try and overstrength everything, because you're going to be bombarded with so many different things. You're probably not going to be able to think straight anyway. You're probably going to feel like an idiot. So rather than like almost getting frustrated and muscling out of everything and bench pressing your way out of things, and basically we call it being a white belt spaz, it won't get you very far. And when you do roll with people that are bigger and better than you, they'll put it on you if you try and take the mick. So that's rule number 2, don't be a spaz. Sorry, I'll just wait until I get out of this flipping. Watching this video, you've probably been interested in doing jiu-jitsu, or you want to start jiu-jitsu anyway. Anything, before you even book a class, be hygienic, because it's so up close and personal, and you don't want to be the smelly guy at the gym. So like I said earlier, guys, it's fingernails, shower, brush your teeth, spray some deodorant, you know, be clean, be a normal clean adult human. Have fun. You're not going to know anything. You're really going to feel out of depth. You're probably going to feel silly, and if you've never been up close and personal with another human before like that, you're probably going to feel a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit weird. You know, you've got to get into somebody's clothes guard, another bloke's got to mount you, a bloke's got to get on your back and put his arms around you, and you probably feel a little bit weird about it at first. I mean, I didn't, because I'm just a fucking weirdo anyway, so I was alright with it. But some people definitely say that they feel a bit uncomfortable, but trust me, you get over that really, really quick. The third thing, lots of questions. Don't muscle your way out of everything. Don't try and be super strong, and because you've been to the gym and you go gym, you think you can muscle your way out of everything, because you won't be able to, and you'll end up injuring yourself or injuring your training partner. And what did you just do to me then? How did you get into this? You know, how do you do a guillotine properly? How do you do a head and arm choke properly? How do you pass a guard? You know, really guarantee anybody who does jiu-jitsu will tell you this, me included. If somebody asks me a question and they want me to show them something, I will 100% show them. I will definitely I love showing people how to do it and what to do. And even now, I ask people all the time. If I roll with somebody who's a lot better than me, I'll ask them, bro, how did you do that? What position did you get into then? What was you thinking? You know, what was your next move? Show me, teach me, I want to do it. And then you go on and try it in other classes. Jiu-jitsu do to your body at the age of 30 and over. Now, your first jiu-jitsu session, the next day, you are going to feel like you have literally been hit by a train and rolled down the train tracks 200 times. Your body is going to ache in places you never ever thought that could ache. Weird, your armpit, the back of your knee, your elbows like just hurt, your knees hurt. And it's not like a pain of like, I can't continue or do this anymore. Your body hurts. Fortunately for me, I've never had any big injuries. I've had a little bit of like tennis elbow, and now everybody's always scared about, oh, I'm gonna break my knee, I'm gonna get my arm snapped, and someone's gonna snap my ankle and my wrist and my arm. Guys, they won't. Anybody who's good, right, they won't do that to you. They'll put you in a position, they'll sort of put it on you a little bit, and they'll ease it off. Even if you don't tap, nobody, especially at my gym, I can't talk for any other gyms, but my gym, nobody takes liberties on people. Nobody's a bully. And hopefully the gym that you go to, they won't be bullies either, because a good school, you'll know straight away, because you'll feel safe, you'll feel comfortable, and everybody will be sound, and everybody will talk you through things and say, look bro, just tap next time. Don't be a hero, don't try and sweat it out. You know, until you get to like blue belt and above, and you can just roll with your friend and just make each other's faces go purple and their eyeball bulges out and shit, but then you don't tap to your friends. But when you're first starting out, just tap. Literally tap, and a tap is on them, not yourself, on them, on a part of them, so they can feel it, because your head might be down here and your arm might be up here, and they might feel it if you tap yourself, or if you verbally say tap and you just tap, you tap on them, yeah, and they'll let go straight away, and all of that stress and pain on the body or the joint will just relieve straight away. Then you'll sit up, you'll bump fists, and you'll go again, and that's it. You can do that at almost 100%. You can literally scrap each other at 100% and not get injured and not get hurt. That is the beauty of grappling and jiu-jitsu. You're going to get a few bumps and a few scrapes, but you're not going to get battered and punched in like you would in Thai boxing or boxing, you know. And you know, like, Again, our gym's pretty safe with that too, but there are some other gyms where you'll just get peppered and absolutely fucking battered. But with jiu-jitsu, it gives you the opportunity to like be fully aggressive in a controlled aggression, roll, flow, scrap, wrestle from standing, sweeping opponents, and just full grappling at, you know, almost 100%, like I said. And you're not going to get injured, and you're not going to injure anyone else unless you're just stupid, but you won't be. And enjoy it, enjoy the process, and I guarantee if you're watching this video, it's probably because you like jiu-jitsu or you want to start. And if you already do it, then you know what I'm talking about. It's amazing. It's one of the best things I've ever done in my life, is just get into the sport of jiu-jitsu and grappling. It's changed me in so many ways, and it's just made me like calmer. I don't get stressed as much. I don't get like road rage anymore. I think it's because you're in so many uncomfortable positions physically, and you're not thinking about anything else but scrapping on the mats. Life sort of becomes on easy mode after. Of course, you're going to have your day-to-day stresses and your standard, you know, arguments and rows or whatever. But trust me, guarantee after a few months of training jiu-jitsu, you'll feel like a different person. It's like it unlocks a superpower in your body to just be a chilled guy. And that's another thing. Most jiu-jitsu guys are so chilled. When, like I say, I started 4 years ago. Didn't know anybody. Knew like a couple of people from just around the town, and I knew a few like of the really good lads who train MMA, like enough to say all right to. 4 years later, guys, we go for Christmas meals, we go out for people's birthdays, we do a summer dinner and like a little boozy lunch. And we just do so much stuff. It's like a proper little family, little jiu-jitsu fighting family. And because you're into this weird and wonderful sport, this is why you can have good connections with like the most random people who you would never really associate yourself with, or you think that you would associate yourself with. You find yourself just having a beer with like the Polish steel fixer who works 2 towns over, who doesn't speak to anyone, he looks miserable. You get him on the mat, he's like the nicest guy ever, and then you're having beers with him, you're talking, you're laughing, you're joking. I get like a lot of work from jiu-jitsu. I get a lot of guys that ask me to do plumbing for them, and vice versa. I'd say one of my best jiu-jitsu friends, he's a mechanic, and he's always sorting out my car or my missus's car and stuff like that, and I always ring him for advice on the motor, and you know, should I get this, should I get that, or what? And just having that as a connection, so good. You've got a mechanic on tap, you've got electricians on tap, you'll have a policeman, a lawyer, a dentist. The most random questions. Like, we used to have a dentist at our place, and I was asking him about like my teeth and the back teeth. He spent like 20 minutes at the end of class just explaining to me all stuff about my teeth and that. It's so cool. It's such a good community. So hopefully that's wrapped it up and you understood any of that. I love talking about jiu-jitsu, guys. I could do it forever and ever, and I'm going to put some videos up of rolling footage and maybe some techniques and stuff like that if anybody was interested in seeing that. But like I said, I could talk about it forever. It really is a passion of mine. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you made some sense of it. If you're over 30 and you want to start jiu-jitsu, or you're thinking about starting jiu-jitsu, just go and do it. Honestly, it will change your life. Don't be scared, don't be afraid, don't think that you're not fit enough, because you'll get fit, trust me. And you don't need to be fit. There's guys in there that are like overweight. Guys, they're killers. That's some of the hardest roles to roll with. You get an overweight guy who's big and strong and technical, it's over. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. A little bit of a different one, not really vlog style, but more of a informational. But yeah, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and peace.